Today I'm going to give you a tip that's going to save you some time in the long run when you're installing a sprinkler system. Kelly Staggs here, American Irrigator, trying to make you a better irrigator, bringing you all the tips and tricks of the trade, and just trying to show you some things that have helped me in the past and help me today while I'm installing and repairing sprinkler systems. Let me show you something. Now I'm installing a few valves here, and I've got two valves, and one's going to be teed and do some heads down along this side, but it's also going to go and do the 180s down that other edge over there, next to the property line of this other building. But I've got this valve is going to end up taking a 90 degree here, and then I've got a zone of 360s right in the middle. So a good tip for you, actually, just now thinking about it, talking about it, is if you've got a chance and the ability to split out your 180s from your 360s, go ahead and do that if it works out good. A lot of times if you're doing matched precipitation on your nozzles and your heads and things like that, it doesn't really matter. But if you've got a chance, like I did here today, and it's gonna work out perfect, I did these 360s on a zone on their own. That way I've got the ability to run that one longer or shorter, depending on how it ends up working out and really the way the grass looks. A little side tip for you. But back to the tip that I really wanted to give you. So I've got these two pipes here that are gonna come out of the 90 and the T. Now let me show you what I did here. Now the reason I did this is because I'm putting these valves in, taking my main line wire around, and I want to get tied into my water meter, and then I'm actually going to come back and finish this other side because I just want to get all of this in. That way I can turn water on, and actually they can start landscaping this other area. I can put drip in, water that while I'm finishing this. So because I'm doing that, this is what I did. I've got a pipe here. I already went and taped it off. I've got a Sharpie. I wrote on this pipe, I wrote 360. This is going to go to the 360s. I wrote 180 because that's going to go on the other end, the 180s. Always keep you a Sharpie around and write on these pipes, especially if you're coming back. Write on there what this pipe goes to, what it is, and all that. It may be drip. Write drip on there, and that way you don't get them confused. And when you come back and continue this on, you know exactly where it goes and exactly what it's doing. And the next thing is, make sure you install it with the numbers. If you already wrote on there, install it where you can read what it says. Don't twist this where it's upside down like I almost just did just now. Here's just another example for you. I've got this one, I wrote on here heads, and it's actually MPs. I know you can't read that. I've got on this pipe beds, because they both run in the same. Some of them go to the stub ups in these beds. Some of this other pipe goes to these heads. It's gonna get empty rotors on them. Now there's several different reasons why I'm doing this. You know, obviously when I come back to tie on to this, I'm gonna know what pipe does what. But why am I stopping right here? Well, one is I'm finishing up the day, and so I'm gonna try to get back here tomorrow and finish this out, but we've got a chance of rain. Actually, I can't believe it. Got a chance of rain tonight, and so I'm stopping right here. I'm gonna cover everything up except for the ends of these pipes. So that way, if it rains, it ain't gonna float my pipe or anything, so I'm gonna cover it all up. I'll have the ends sticking out, and then I can keep on, I can dig it out whenever it stops raining or whatever, tie back onto this and keep going. So if you're finishing up the day, you're gonna either come back tomorrow or maybe even the next day. It's good to mark these pipes so you know when you come back what does what. Just a real simple tip. Always keep a Sharpie with you. Write on that pipe what you want it to be and what it's gonna be. And so when you come back, man, it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier, save you a lot of time. You don't have to dig it up, figure out where it's tied onto and things like that. And I actually just finished a job where I had to pull off, and I came back and I had to dig some lines out and continue and add 4 heads and then tie one into a valve. And to be honest with you, I didn't remember what did what. But luckily, and I'm saying luckily because I didn't even remember that I did it, I wrote on the pipes what it went to and where it was going. And oh, I thanked myself for doing it. And I thanked the guy that showed me to do this. And so now I'm passing this on to you. For more irrigation tips, check out this playlist right here.